ladies and gentlemen, to Pro Wrestling Throwdown. For this edition, it's June something, 15th? Yeah, we'll call it June 15th.
It is.
I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio editor, the Big Bad John, and our in-studio correspondent C's, Mighty Max Fury, Sweet Tea, and the Professional. We're dealing with a full deck, and also, Happy Father's Day! To all you dads out there celebrating, Happy Father's Day to the dads of the community. Happy Father's Day to the gentlemen in this room.
Thank you.
Luke, how's your Sunday?
It is officially Sunday. We are live.
Yeah. None of this, it's Monday bullshit.
It's not Monday today. We're totally filming on a Sunday.
Woo!
Actually, we're not even really filming. Kind of.
And you remembered that you're live, unlike the last time you thought we were recording.
Right.
I didn't think we stopped recording since last week.
That's
I've been sitting here this whole time.
That explains the greasy hair.
It does, doesn't it?
Wolfie says, Happy Father's Day to all dads. Happy
Thank you,
Father's
Wolfie.
Day to you as well. Mighty Max Fury, how's your Sunday?
I'm doing good, Caleb. I'm ready to talk some wrestling.
Good. Sweet Tea,
what?
how's your Sunday?
It's just getting started.
Big Bad John,
Sunday's going great.
hell yeah. And rounding out the Professional, how's your Sunday? All right, good to know,
So,
John. I had to get somebody. No, how's your Sunday, darling?
It's the day after Saturday.
There you go. All right, well, it's
Happy
Father's Day.
Father's Day, Johnny Black.
Hey, Johnny Black's in the house again. Happy Father's Day, brother. We've also
Happy
got
Father's Day to Derek as well.
Derek's in the house. All right, all of our biggest fans are showing up for us today on this Father's Day live special. Let's not waste any more time pulling our puds. Let's get into it. Big
Yeah,
Bad
let's get
John.
into the first one.
Pull the pud away.
Mr. Iguana is finalizing a deal with WWE to become a member of the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, unfortunately, he exposed that a little bit prematurely and has a tremendous amount of heat on him
Super
in the
amount of heat.
backstage.
But here's the deal: when you sell as much merchandise as this man has,
Yeah.
in the last week,
Yeah,
you can call your shot.
you can.
He gets to do that.
I just
Someone
really
else
hope
gets to
that-
set the microphone down and wait for another one.
I just really hope that they don't fuck it up. You know,
Yeah.
They don't put the WWE on it too much. And
I don't think
Right.
they will.
Well,
I don't know.
I would imagine he is still going to pull double duty. He'll still work for AAA.
Right.
You know what I'm looking forward to, right?
You're looking forward to the Cobra meeting the
Hit
Iguana.
us with the next one, Johnny.
Let me guess.
What about Mr. Solo?
How did I know?
They need to have...
Mick Foley needs to be the special guest referee.
That's what I told
Yeah.
Johnny this morning.
Yeah.
Mr.
Sacco.
Sacco.
No.
Actually,
I was
I
gonna
seen
make a
it
grab.
together in a triple threat match.
But I haven't had time to do it.
I'd be down with that. No, what's the iguana's name?
La Yesta.
Pay-per-views. We made that decision directly after WrestleMania because we found out WrestleMania weekend.
Well, that we would count Triple Mania. Only Triple Mania.
And Triple Mania happens in 3 parts, by the way. First ever Triple Mania in Pro Wrestling Throwdown history that we're covering for, which is pretty big. Season 5, starting off with something brand new.
Pretty historic.
Yeah. All right. So taking it away, we have in no particular order or in the order that Sweet Tea wrote it.
That's the way that it was on Wikipedia.
Hey, that works for me.
Works for me.
La Parca and the Aztec Warriors take on
Aztec Warriors.
Los Vipers.
Is that what that? You know what that tag name should have been used in the early 2000s? It should have been for Randy and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
Would have been a perfect.
Los Vipers.
Los Vipers.
Yeah, that would have been fantastic. I'm going to start this one off because we've got a brand new La Parca being introduced to American audiences. I'm saying La Parca and the Aztec Warriors.
Me too, because I know WWE signed him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to guess they're going to push him.
Laparca. Well, since I know nothing about them, and Luke said that they got him, so yeah, them.
Big Bad John?
The same.
Max?
I'm sorry, what?
La
I'm
Parca,
looking
you're
shit
fine,
up.
you're fine. La Parca and the Aztec Warriors or Los Vipers?
Yes.
Well, we all went for La Parca and Aztec Warriors.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
John, we're going to get to that in a minute, my man.
Oh, do you have your notebook with the accumulated points? Because we didn't do a recap, which we'll have to do after we take our picks for this. All right. We have in a trios match, Nino Hamburguesa, Mr. Iguana, and El Fiscal versus the Tokyo Bad Boys.
I'm going with the Iguana.
Would you like the notebook?
No, not yet. But soon. I, too, am going to go Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana.
Evidently, he's super popular down in Mexico, too.
I guess I'll go with the Iguana.
Big Bad John.
Mr. Iguana as well.
Max as well, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. we have in a four-way for the AAA World Tag Team titles.
All right.
We have Nueva Generación Dinamita, which are the champions,
Yes.
against Los Garza, against the Nemeth brothers, and against Psycho Clown and Picanho.
Is it for the title?
It's for the
Yes.
titles.
Who's the champion?
Yeah.
Nueva Generación Dinamita.
I'll stick with that one.
Okay.
Retain.
Okay.
I think the perfect way to do this, if you really want name recognition out there, is to give it to the Garzas and then have them be on SmackDown with the
That's
AAA tag
kind of
titles.
where I'm leaning.
So that's what I'm gonna go with.
But I want Psycho Clown and.
Is that who you're
Then
going with?
pick them.
Yeah.
So you and I are going Los Garza. Johnny and
I like
T
Psycho
are
Clown.
going with GDC or NGD.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
Is going with the Psycho Clown. Max, you're our last pick of the day, or the last pick for this match, rather. We have a four-way for the AAA World Tag for the AAA World Tag titles. The champions, Nueva Generación Dinamite versus Los Garza versus the Nemeth brothers versus Psycho Clown and Picanho. Sweet Tea and Big Bad John have chosen the champions. Luke and I are going Los Garza, and the professional chose the Psycho Clown.
This is fucking fantastic.
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Que
read
es
that.
tu
Read
problema?
that.
Sorry. The iguana's name is Yeska.
Yes.
Yeska is a noun, a Chicago slang term for marijuana. We haven't really. Otherwise, Yeska is a softwood. So it's either marijuana or a softwood.
That's fantastic.
Fantastic.
That's what we're assuming.
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Cool.
All right, Max, you're our last pick, buddy.
Wolfie's also going Los Garza.
Beautiful.
I'll go Los
Los Garza. All right.
You were so excited about the marijuana.
In a three-way for the AAA Women's Championship, the Reina de Reinas Championship, Lady Flame or Flamer is the retaining champion versus Dailies versus Lady Shani. Or Shani.
Ooh, Dolly's.
Dalis, yeah. I'm going with Dalis because they've already introduced her
I
to
like
the
her.
audience.
She's good.
And I think that
I'm going.
a
We
Dolly's.
can
title-
get a Stephanie Vacure match out of her, so yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going that way as well.
And it would be good. I guess I'll pick that
Yeah,
one
I'm
as
gonna
well.
go the same.
We don't know much, so we're probably all gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get more exposure to
She's
these
good.
people
I
this
mean-
year, so
Max, you going with the rest of us?
don't blame you.
In a four-way for the TNA X Division Championship. This is going to be fucking dope. We have the retaining champion Moose taking on El Messias versus Joe Hendry versus El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.
Which is actually Dr. Wagner the third.
Crazy thing to me about that is the X Division used to be, it was always the title of No Limits, but it very much was the High Flyer Championship. Moose and El Messias? Come on, baby. Come on.
I'm going for a new champion.
I am too. Who are you going with?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I was gonna say I believe as well.
All right.
Joe's my man.
Joe?
I do believe in Joe Hendry.
Okay.
I'd love to see him and Trick
I
put
really
both
need
belts
a
on
Joe
the line.
Hendry t-shirt. I'm gonna go Dr. Wagner.
So am I, baby. Yes. Yes. Up top.
Lucha! Lucha! Oh, is that where he's from? Okay. Lucha Underground.
That's right. Goddamn right, Doctor. Put some respect on Dr. Wagner Jr.'s name.
The third.
The third. Slang has Lucha Underground.
He took his dad.
Yeah.
He took his
Well,
dad's
El
mantle.
Hijo means son of, so
Yeah,
he's son
yeah.
of
Oh,
Dr.
okay.
Wagner Jr.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
All right. And in our main event, in a steel cage match for the AAA Mega Championship.
Listen up, John.
El Hijo del Vikingo versus Alberto El Patron.
Vikingo.
Vikingo.
Vagina!
WWE.
I mean Viking.
WWE would piss on Alberto Del Rio if his guts were on fire.
I was wondering if that was who that was.
Yeah.
Big Bad John?
Vikingo.
Yeah, I figured that was.
He just won the thing. Also, a cage and a six-sided ring would be kind of
I'm excited. Well, it'll be a four-sided ring, I'm afraid. I think.
I thought Triple H still does the six-sided.
No, they used a four-sided ring last for their Worlds Collide.
Yeah, but this is from Arena Monterrey.
Well, I guess
in
we'll
Mexico.
have to see what they do.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Either way, that's our setup. So we're pretty much unanimous, except for the X Division title match and the tag title match. Yeah. Other than that, that's where we're at. So let me see the notebook real quick, just to give everybody a recap of where the points stand. Did I put who was in first, or do I have to count these fucking things?
What's on second? I know what's on second.
I'm in first with you and.
Yeah, you and I are. Oh, so it's me and Sweet Tea are tied for first place.
I thought
Yes.
There's another one tied with this.
There is.
No, there's not. No.
Oh, no. It was
No, wait. Yeah, Johnny is. Yeah. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So it's me, Johnny, and Sweet Tea tied for first. Second place is the Professional. Third place is Luke, and fourth place is Max.
I thought Luke was in last place.
No.
No, Max is in last
What's
place.
the...
Oh, wait. No,
you're right.
No, Max is
I
in...
just watched
Yeah,
the video yesterday.
we're redoing it.
Okay.
Relax, bud. Everyone calm down. Yeah, no, so Luke, you're in last place, and Max,
Correct.
you're in third place.
By how much?
You are down. To catch up to Max, you need 2 more points to not be in last place.
Okay.
You would need 5 points to tie up with. You need 4 more points to tie up in first, and you'll need
Oh,
6
so we're
points
still
total.
tight.
Yeah, it's a very close race.
Yeah, it's still tight race.
Yeah.
All right.
So there we go. We've
Ha-ha.
got our first picks for our first ever Triple Mania. That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Excuse the language, but F Del Rio Vikingo all the way. Well,
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
you can cuss in here.
Man,
It's
fuck
okay.
Alberto El Patron.
Don't cuss
With
each
his
other.
bitch ass.
But you can cuss in here. It's
With his
fine.
bitch. With his hoe ass bitch ass.
Fuck.
Tell
Bitch.
him, Max. Don't say
Dick.
fuck.
See, I say
there
it
you go.
all.
See,
It's
Max
fine.
agrees. All right.
Ha-ha!
You can't
Well.
say fuck here.
Yeah, how dare you say F?
Fuck Phil. Florida
I'm
Phil.
more upset that you put the F.
That's right.
Here's the next
you're
one,
an
Big
adult.
Bad John.
All right. Mariah May has made her official transition from AEW to NXT under the name Blake Monroe. Mariah
That
May.
sounds familiar to me.
Yeah. Well, that's because there's an adult film star from the 1980s with the same name who she looks an awful lot alike.
Blake Monroe, who made her name in adult film industry in the 80s. For real. How did WWE let this happen?
But
Some
look
ideas.
at her face. I mean, she looks.
WWE staff either didn't watch her adult movies, not enough head shitting in them, or
Woof.
BTKO is so cheap, only saw her on Scramble Vision.
Well, Mariah May said that she chose Blake for her niece, and
Yeah.
then Monroe. For
I would
Marilyn
like to
Monroe.
point out the picture.
Looks a lot like her.
When I saw this, I thought that was her.
I mean, that's unfucking
so
canny.
it's either a
That's super
coincidence or
close.
They did it on purpose.
Well, either way, it's one of the prettiest faces I've come
It was
across.
probably
All right,
Michael- it
Big
was
Ben.
probably Michael's
We
going.
all know.
Yeah,
You
they
know
were
what would
crossed
be
again.
funny?
Later.
All right, so this is gonna be the bane of my fucking existence.
Yes, it is.
For many reasons.
You're gonna have the private street party profits.
Private Party, their contracts are coming due with AEW. Now, there isn't any word that they haven't negotiated re-signing yet.
Correct.
But the WWE has expressed specific interest in the tag team multiple times.
Thank you.
AEW World Tag Team Champions. Originals of the AEW roster. But God help me, because if you've ever seen this show, keeping Private Party and the Street Profits separate in my brain has been one of the biggest challenges I've had to overcome here.
There now.
It's not the same.
There now. The street. Oh, hold on.
The secret
The
shindig.
the private street party profits.
The surprise party. That's what
Yeah, there you go.
the surprise party.
Surprise! You're never gonna get our
Surprise! You're
names
not my
right.
test for. I mean, they'd be a great addition. The WWE needs solid tag teams.
Agreed.
I would hope that the WWE would have enough good sense not to have them do some of the copycat stuff we've seen them WWE do whenever they get tag teams specifically that are similar to one another. They're both the Street Profits and Private Party. I say that not just because they're black. Obviously, I mean, it'd be stupid not to. Hey, Mr. T's in the house. That's my dad.
Morning, Bailey.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, dad. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's the Duke. Never mind. I
What's the
thought it said Theodore.
Bailey Martin says good morning.
Go away.
No.
I do.
Good morning, Bailey.
Bailey Martin.
Nice to see you. Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Joined one day ago.
Please be sure to like, subscribe,
Love
comment, all that good fun stuff.
All right,
We're free
so-
here and open.
Well,
But-
obviously they're subscribed if they can type.
Correct.
Again,
Yes.
we said Happy Father's Day, but I would be remiss if I didn't say Happy Pride Month.
Also true.
Yes.
Yes. Happy Pride.
To all of our thems, theys, and others. He, she's, thems, theys.
Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. But private parties on their way.
Gentle days and babies.
All right. Night of Champions has been announced. The main event: John Cena versus CM
CM Punk in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
All that Saudi blood money.
Okay, but here's what I said last week, right? Or no, I think we talked about this the other day.
It might have been just
Forcing
us.
CM Punk to swallow his words about Saudi Arabia in a storyline is not only diabolical, but it's really your only way out.
Yep.
Right? Because if you can't have CM Punk go on privately in these podcasts or whatever else he's going to do and talk about how he felt about Saudi Arabia
Yep.
while working with AEW. But forcing him on live television in front of his fans, because John Cena even phrased it on SmackDown. He said if CM Punk wants a shot at this title,
He's going to have to
he
come
has
Saudi
to admit
Arabia.
that he's a hypocrite and he has to follow me to Saudi Arabia.
That's what he meant. Okay.
Yes.
So what other way, but how else do you get out of it? It's
You
not going to
don't.
be a private press release.
You don't.
CM Punk's not going to make a public apology tour about it now that he's working for the WWE. The only way out is for John Cena to put in everybody's face, make them recognize
Okay,
it.
You also
Quick,
know.
for everybody like myself that
Yes.
doesn't remember.
Oh,
Recap.
So
on
CM Punk, while working for AEW, got into a Twitter spat with The Miz. And
that. Okay.
so Miz's name had been dropped a couple times on AEW television, specifically whenever CM Punk told MJF that he was a less famous Miz. So The Miz responded something to the fact, like, I'm still the biggest thing in your company, blah, blah, blah. And CM Punk responded with, go suck a blood money-covered dick in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, asked later about it in a separate interview, again, while under contract with AEW, he extrapolated on it because remember, during that time when they were in Riyadh, the WWE superstars got stranded.
Yeah. Okay.
And
the tarmac.
so
yeah.
Punk ridiculed the WWE. They're dealing with the government. The government's dealing with people and women. And how, by the way, I'd like to remind everybody, too, that while that's still a prevalent issue, the WWE is still the only company that has ever been able to broadcast women on national television in Saudi Arabia and make them a mainstay event. So, like,
we crowned one
huge.
queen last
So-
year
And
over
we
there,
made a
yeah.
big stink about it when they did it. Like
Right.
They were really.
So,
fucking-
like, obviously
fucking
Saudi
cool.
The
Arabia...
new leader is very.
Well, it's not just one leader. It's a collection of princes
right,
who run
but
the
they
Saudi
seem
Arabian
very
Emirates.
more future forward.
Yeah.
than the past one.
Well, they also understand, too, that, like, so Saudi Arabia's always sort of been it's very weird. I'm going to do a quick thing just to explain this. Saudi Arabia has always been a private media equity place, right? So, for instance, Fluffy tells a story where he got contracted by a Saudi Arabian prince to go and do comedy. But a gathering like that was illegal at the time, so they had to meet in the desert. And when they met, like 100,000 people showed up,
Yeah.
right? And they paid him crazy money. Saudi Arabian government has always done that. They've done that with major bands. They've done that with major actors. They've done that with world tours. Even I think the Beatles went to Saudi Arabia in the 1960s. They've always kept their entertainment niches very, very private and disclosed from their populace because of what they have laws on broadcasting.
Oh, they want to keep their
So-
particular culture.
Bringing in the WWE also featured a couple of MMA fights, a huge boxing match from Floyd Mayweather where he boxed the Chinese #1 welterweight. Who was a
They're really
kickboxer
starting
kid.
To open up.
Yeah. So they've always sort of kept that media thing separate. Well, then the WWE was their first really major foray into, with the exception of soccer. They do have a soccer team, and that's actually the stadium that they play from. But it's their first major foray to major mainstream entertainment. So flash forward to all of this. CM Punk sends out the tweet. He then extrapolates on his idea about the Saudi Arabian government, their treatment of women, their treatment of specifically prisoners of war. And again, all of that's a separate discussion. That's all much more political than I'm willing to get in today because we got enough of our own fucking
Yeah, I
problems.
just wanted to.
Yeah. But
basically-
so now, with CM Punk wanting to challenge for the championship, and obviously the Saudi Arabian government needing a big money match because one of the things they always do is carry a huge main event for these shows. That's why they have a multi-billion-dollar contract with then WWE, now TKO.
And not only that, but the fans are going to cheer John Cena.
Right. So now you find yourself in a situation where you know CM Punk has been vocal. You know that he's been very public about his opinion. And it's either you let him privately address it and it never gets brought up on TV, which is confusing to the audience, or you allow John Cena to carefully craft it in a way, because he never once said, you said this about Saudi Arabia, you have to go.
There are hints.
There are hints, and he brings it a little bit to the forefront. And now, what I imagine happens tomorrow night is Punk comes out and he says a little something about, like, John called me a hypocrite. Said that I wouldn't follow him for the world title. Well, I'm the best in the world, and I'll follow John Cena to the ends of the earth if it means winning the WWE Championship, blah, fucking blah, blah, blah.
And we're off to the races.
And we're off the races, and not another word is mentioned about it.
So,
Now,
speaking
if
of
he
Night
says
of
all
Champions,
that,
Likely.
we're giving you credit.
I'll take it.
this is also where we're going to crown the king and the queen
Yes.
of the ring. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, Johnny. The latest advancements are Alexa Bliss qualified for
And a
the
super cool
semifinals.
finish. With Charlotte locking in the submission and then her hitting her finish with Charlotte's back is turned to her.
Loved it.
Oh, she beat
Beautiful.
Charlotte.
No, Charlotte had one of the other girls in the figure 4 or figure 8, whatever. And so Alexa hit her finish on the other girl while Charlotte wasn't looking because she was facing away. Bliss got the pin. So when the bell rang, Charlotte had to release the hold, and then Charlotte slinks over the turnbuckle like, wow, you really fucked me here. And Alexa's doing the smile, and it's fantastic.
Also, go ahead and hit us with the next one, John. Jade Cargill also advances to the semifinals. I kind of seen that coming about 8 miles away. Hit us with the next one.
Randy Orton also advanced.
Randy Orton advances. He will meet Sami Zayn in the semifinal round.
Correct. Randy Orton defeated LA Knight.
And hit us with our final and fourth entrant. Oh.
Hey, you guys!
It's kind of funny. He actually looks like the fourth one. Go ahead and hit us with the next one, John.
Baby Ruth. Cody Rhodes! So Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn. And we've got...
Probably Jey Uso.
Jey Uso now. Jey Uso having dropped the title last week. He is the mystery entrant.
So, go ahead and hit us with the next one. These are the updated brackets.
I would love it if it was Sami.
I think Sammy's going to win. I think it's going to be Sammy and Jay competing for it.
Yeah, it's not. They're not going to give away Cody and Orton, I don't think, yet. It'll be Sami and Jay for sure.
Yeah.
Which I would love.
That'll be interesting.
And then, of
Yeah,
course...
Orton are going to get into it. They're going to lead off. That's why neither one of them are going to win.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit us with the next one, John. This is the Queen of the
Jay's not
Rings.
gonna win it,
Roxanne
they're not gonna
Perez,
give him
Jade
the push.
Cargill, Alexa Bliss, and the winner of Asuka, Stephanie Vakir, Raquel Rodriguez, and Ivy Nile.
I'm going to say...
I'm going to say it's going to be Asuka because the reception that the Japanese
return?
women get, the reception the Japanese women get in Saudi Arabia.
It's either going to be Oscar or it's going to be Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Because I believe that the finals of Night of Champions is going to be Perez and Bliss.
Very well could be.
I could see that.
Because I see Roxanne Perez winning Queen
I
of
don't
the
know,
Ring.
man. Jade Cargill, though, if they really
I
wanted to...
really do not like Perez.
Well, that's why you have the Money in the Bank girl come out, Naomi, and
She's
fuck
real
Cargill out of the
But
semifinal.
wait, they could run back Stephanie Vakir and Roxanne Perez from NXT.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, like Max is saying.
They could,
But
But-
then do you kill Bliss's momentum right now?
yes.
Huh.
You
No,
kill
I would
Roxanne's
love-
as well.
I would love it for it to be.
And
like
aren't
that.
they...
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, but I'm seeing exactly what you're saying.
Out of this
Perez
over
and
here,
Bliss
the
feuding?
small bracket. I think
Vakir doesn't
Yeah.
need the Queen of the Ring. She's going to be a champion regardless. She
But
doesn't need
if
it.
Jade Cargill wins Queen of the Ring, that sets her up to target Naomi later after Naomi cashes in too.
Well, it would have to be cash in for SummerSlam because it's
Huh.
her shot at the belt.
Perez and Bliss makes more sense.
Two little ones that can
Or
fly.
Asuka wins and she gets to challenge Io for the
I
belt.
was just about to say they do really like to bring people back and throw them right in
Yeah.
everything. So Oscar probably will win.
Asuka and Io sells at SummerSlam.
I still think
At
it'll be
least
Perez
out of
and
this
Bliss.
bracket, and that,
Yeah.
and that'll put-
Honestly, the only odd duck out of that side bracket, the only really one that I would have a major issue with would be Raquel Rodriguez.
Or Ivy Nile.
Well,
Right.
Raquel,
I like
moving,
Ivy Nile. I
I
think
mean,
she,
I like her.
moving,
Ivy
moving,
would fit in here though. She
moving
would.
Yeah.
Raquel forward though. You have Liv Morgan around ringside,
yeah, true.
so you get the tag
And
team.
you
Yeah,
don't
she's
want
also
that.
a tag team
Yeah.
champion.
That's Raquel
Yeah, but then we
doesn't
could end up
fit.
with Raquel Rodriguez and Jade Cargill at Night of Champions, for crying out loud.
It's not going to happen.
Oh,
Woof.
that'd be so bad.
Naomi will stop Cargill from beating Perez,
Yeah,
and Charlotte will probably fuck Bliss, and
set them up for SummerSlam.
yeah,
Well, I guess we'll find out what happens tomorrow night on Monday Night
we'll
Raw.
find out. Yep.
But either way, the brackets are looking tasty.
All right, hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. I added this picture. Obviously, congratulations to the second two-time World Heavyweight Champion now in Gunther. I hate that the reason going around the interwebs right now, and the only reason I'm not making a bigger story of it is because I'll wait till after Monday to find out.
It's going to happen, buddy.
Monday is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Sure is.
Goldberg has his retirement match set, and the rumor is they took the title off of Jey Uso because they wanted Gunther and Goldberg for the World Championship.
That's what's going to happen. I hate to tell everybody.
And if Gunther loses like The Fiend did, I'm going to be really fucking mad.
I can tell you right now.
Gunther loses,
really
period.
fucking
I'm
mad.
really mad.
If Triple H is dumb enough to have Goldberg win the world title in 2025,
Right.
then all of the amount of shit that I have ever talked about Tony Khan, I take back. And I mean, I am dead. I will write a formal public apology to Tony Khan and mail it to Shad Khan's fucking office if Goldberg wins the World Heavyweight Championship in 2025 off of fucking Goldberg.
Dude, they ruined The Fiend. They ruined all that momentum over
However,
in Saudi Arabia.
Here's another beautiful thing. Even if he does wrestle Gunther, which is going to happen.
We already know it's his retirement match.
We already know it's his retirement match.
Plus, he signed a deal for 3 of them.
What better way, shut up. What better way for Goldberg to go out than to be beaten by the other genuine wrestling machine in wrestling? Gunther sends him off. Gunther can also give him a Goldberg-style match, which not a lot of guys can do.
That's why, yes, I think it'd be good.
Gunther can feed
Yeah,
him,
he can
chop
eat
him.
the spear and the
he can
fucking
eat the
jackhammer
spear.
and the feet,
or
like everybody else.
Well, Gunther's a better wrestler than most people.
He is.
You have Goldberg beat Gunther, and you have Seth cash in on Goldberg and stomp him out.
Other way around.
You know what?
Other way around.
You know what?
Other way around.
I would also be fine with that.
As long as Goldberg
As long as
doesn't leave.
Goldberg doesn't leave,
Do
Jim.
not put
I don't-
Goldberg over.
I don't care, goddammit, if
Anyway.
Goldberg is set to win the match and he gets struck by a bolt of fucking lightning.
Undertaker's
God
lightning.
wins then. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Bill Goldberg. Dude,
Fuck
60 some odd fuck.
Julio had his SmackDown debut in
Yes.
a dark match.
Who?
Julio is the
Julio,
other
you mean
Gorilla
that
of
guy from
Destiny's
The other
He's the
brother
older
of
brother.
Tama Tonga and
younger
Tama.
brother.
Not
Can you
elbow.
tell I haven't been watching wrestling?
He's been signed for the WWE since Solo
Last year.
Sikoa and them,
Yeah, they've kept him off TV.
and they've
Yeah.
kept him off TV. Well, he officially made a dark match debut.
Yeah, you
In other
talked
words,
about
no
it
one's
before,
seen it.
Haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's seen it, but look at the colors.
Well, we thought he was going to make his
Yeah.
debut closer to War Games.
Honestly, him standing there. I
He
thought
will
was being
debut
increased.
and help Solo win the championship against Jacob Fatu when they take that match.
And then it'll be
Him going to get
all
the Usos.
3 Gorillas of Destiny versus all 3 Usos.
Because
That's awesome.
Solo has been telling the other JC, whatever the fuck his name
JC
is,
Mateo,
Cobb,
Jeff Cobb.
has been telling him, don't put your hands on Jimmy.
Yeah.
We want Jimmy
Yeah.
in the fold.
And then eventually Roman Reigns will come back. We'll have one more run at the Bloodline, but it'll be the Tongans along with Jacob Fatu probably turning away from Uso, I would imagine, and JC Mateo against the original 4 members of the Bloodline, or the original 5 members of the
I think he
Bloodline.
needs to just go by Mateo.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Or
Jason
just
Yeah,
call him
I don't
fucking
like the
Jeff
J- well,
Cobb.
yeah, sorry, say Jeff Cobb Mateo. That's what everybody
Or,
thinks.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know,
Mateo
it's
works
just-
much better.
JC Mateo sounds weird.
Who do we have here?
Someone's saying something there. Johnny, what are they saying?
Hold on. He says, Goldberg as Brett Favre was in the NFL. Oh, I'll retire then come back because I need the money, even though I'm a one-trick pony. You just can't hack it anymore with this generation. That's good. Johnny Black.
Johnny Black. Smart.
No, the mystery guy, Johnny, is Jey Uso. They've already announced that for the King of the Ring bracket. Yeah, they've already announced that it's Jey Uso.
Yeah, it
After
was
he
either
dropped the
going to
belt.
be him or Gunther.
Yeah, they
depending on who
made
won.
the announcement on Twitter with Raw GM.
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce made it on Twitter the next
It's
morning.
official.
Yeah, at like 10 o'clock.
Hit us with
But
the
good
next
guess.
one. Danhausen's AEW contract expires in 2025. That is another one that AEW is just letting expire. I don't know why.
He's
The
fantastic.
motherfucker sells merch. He's perfectly healthy and has been doing the independent circuit for the last year and a half. Because they quote unquote, creative quote unquote, doesn't have anything for you, brother.
How?
You know what, though?
Let him go to the
WWE
E.
could
If
find
they were... No. Well, I mean, yes, but Triple Mania.
NXT.
Send him to AAA.
That's what I was
Send him to
thinking.
AAA.
Put
let
him with the
go over
fucking
there.
lizard.
Put him with the fucking iguana. Make him a tag team. Sell all the merch you can.
Yeah.
Let the guy make
Iguana
all the money
Hausen.
in the world. Sell the Danhausen masks. Iguanahausen. You're exactly. Sell the fucking iguana puppet
Lolly
with Danhausen's
Estahausen.
face paint on it. I mean, all
So
that.
Are you becoming a
Put
dance
the
No, but I know.
put the
I know I
face
can make. I
paint
know how to make
on
money
the
with it.
actual iguana.
Yeah. Not to mention, all of his "I curse you" bullshit would get over great in AAA.
It also
Jay
go over
Uso
pretty good in
over there
NXT.
for just a minute, so they can tag up and be Geethausen.
Yeethausen.
Don't tease me with Yeethausen, dude, because that's a dream of mine.
Good.
All right, Max. Max
One to
wins.
one.
Max wins
The
today.
Tribal Chiefhausen. Hit us with
Tribal
the next one.
Chiefhausen.
Abaddon.
Her contract's up.
Her contract is officially up as well.
That'd be
She's
another-
officially a free agent.
That'd be another great get for fucking AAA.
She's one that we
Or
we,
TNA.
covered on Tough Pride.
She came from
Pride
TNA.
episode.
Oh, that's right.
Her
yeah,
and
that's
Rosemary
right.
would be a good team.
No, put her back again. Let AAA buy her. Let her do her crazy gimmicks, make the action figures, sell the masks, sell
You
the
could
hair,
also,
sell those.
You could also get her over on Evolve.
Yeah.
They have Wendy Chu.
I don't disagree, but I really think that right now
I
AAA.
think she could get more out of Triple A.
Maybe New Japan.
No, there's no. I mean, she could go to Stardom, but honestly, they've got so
Yeah,
much talent
that's a
over
good
there right
point.
now.
That's a good point.
What's she gonna do?
I
Stardom's
think
got
she
trouble enough holding on to talent before Triple H shows up with his checkbook
She'd
open
be
anyway.
a really good asset to the women's division for Triple A, though.
Yeah, I agree. Hit us
That's
with
where
the
she
next one.
belongs. Right now, and here's the other thing. I know we've talked about like what the WWE can do with AAA, but that is going to be a gimmick wrestler's fucking wet dream. Is that a
Yes.
Hulk Hooters?
Hulk Hogan increases bid to acquire all Hooters restaurants.
Real American Hooters, brother.
Is that
You're
something
gonna love
that
my
sells
wings.
beer
Brother.
there?
You're gonna love my wings, dude. Hey, if he buys it back, you think they'll put in an all natural in the synthetic section?
Let me ask you something though. Where is there still any Hooters around?
There's one in Cape.
Is there one in Paducah?
There's one in Paducah. And there's one in
Is there?
Belleville. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very-
Yeah.
very
All
new.
the ones that I knew of and had been to are like
A lot of the show-me's are now closed.
I went to the one in Nashville like 2 years ago and got hammered with Tom Petrovich and Nick and Murphy from fucking Saluki.
Nice. Hulk Hogan, good luck with your wings, dude.
Hey, you know what? Unpopular opinion and unpopular as a motherfucker as Hulk Hogan is, Hooters has notoriety. It's got name value. And honestly, places like that, even though they're going out of fashion
Well, he
for
could sell his beer
Well-
through
he
there.
only wants it for the name because he can't use his.
yeah,
anymore.
well, they're going out of fashion obviously for a reason, but if you consider that most of the places his businesses operate are out of places like Florida and out of places down south,
The Hulkster's Hooters.
Hooters chains can pretty much thrive there. Like,
Wolfie says he went to the Hooters in Vegas.
ho ho ho.
Hooters in Vegas. You dirty boy. Hit us with the next
Why
one,
waste time
please.
going to Hooters when you can buy wings at a strip club in Vegas?
Harris Yulin passed away, known as the Judge in Ghostbusters 2.
That's right.
Among 1,000 other movies, he played the ghoul in. Well, I want to say he was one of the Casper ghouls, but I could be wrong. Also, go ahead and hit us with the next one. There's several we have
Dick
here.
was here.
Ananda Lewis, former MTV host for Channel 1 in high schools.
Oh.
She
Oh,
did
wow.
She died at 52 this past week. Condolences to her family.
Golly.
I didn't realize she was that old, but
Yeah.
She looks very young.
What a shame.
because she was on all of our TV sets. Her and Kurt
Oh,
Wolder.
hell, Eddie Moore 52 isn't that fucking old.
That's true. Hit us with
No.
the next one. Brian Wilson,
Brian Wilson, man.
Beach Boys co-founder,
Aw.
passed away as well.
I got to see him perform 4 years ago with the beach with the it's just him
the
and like
Beach
a band.
Boys,
but
yeah. He got to play the music.
Sorry to hear he passed, but fuck the Beach Boys.
Hey man,
I
They
like that
stole.
music.
You know how much they fucked over Chuck Berry and stole from him? And
do you
never
know how
gave
much
up on
Elvis
other
Presley
people?
did?
Huh?
Elvis Presley did
Uh-huh.
too.
Yeah, fuck Elvis.
Huh?
Presley.
Hit us with the next one.
I feel like Elvis Presley marrying a
Oh,
teenager should have been the
Laramie
bigger part of that
Pride.
problem.
In honor of Pride Month, Matthew Shepard.
So I have a quick thing about this.
Go ahead, because I do too.
So the tragedy of Matthew Shepard was turned into a play called the Laramie Project.
Yes.
And then a movie.
Well, and then, so the original writers of the Laramie Project went back to the exact same place 10 years later and took all of the notes they took there and created the second play called Laramie Project 10 years later.
Yes.
So 10 years ago, in 2013, we fought at the stage company to get the Laramie Project put on stage there. I wasn't involved directly with that production, but they did, and it was one of the most heartwarming. Actually, one of the publishers of the actual script came to watch the Laramie Project in Carbondale at the Varsity. In 2023, we did the Laramie Project 10 years later, and I, on stage, got to meet with one of those writers, and I played both of the men who killed Matthew Shepard.
I remember this.
Yeah, and I got to sit with the writers and like.
Laura McKinney and Henderson.
Yes, and I got to sit with them, and I got to do some really, really in-depth work, and it was very, very cool experience. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, I support Pride fairly loudly, due to my family, due to the way that I was raised, due to my the people that I surround myself with in my community. Yeah, and also the most important part, because I'm not a fucking asshole. Well, I am, but not about that. Yeah.
On my way to my brother's wedding, I actually got to see the property to which they
In
found him.
Wyoming.
Yeah, it'll move you.
Yeah.
It almost feels out of like an out of body experience. Actually, being able to stand.
Yeah.
Roughly, I mean, you're not allowed to go directly up to where, but it's something. Shows the just how animalistic some people can be.
Yeah.
How disgusting some people can be. Matthew Shepard did nothing to deserve anything what happened to Matthew Pride. But here's the deal. It's Pride Month. I thought that we should put this on our lineup because we, in today's society, the way that we're at right now with all of the protests going on, all of the Hitler-esque things that are going on right now, in my opinion, obviously not the shared opinion of anybody. I'm talking on my own. I think that it's important to remember why we have Pride Month. Why, you know what I mean? Like, he was the inspiration for Pride Month.
Well, no, the Stonewall.
That's what I said, the Stonewall
Well,
riots,
yeah, but I mean,
the civil rights movement. I mean,
in my generation, he was the biggest.
In the 1980s, his was the most
prolific.
Was when it happened.
Yeah, sorry, 1990s is what I meant.
Prolific.
1990s that was after probably the one that shed the most light on
1998.
Yeah,
1998 is when he
right.
was killed.
And so, but what I'm saying, from 1998 until the mid 2000s, we even had artists still writing music about it.
Yeah.
And became one of the most prominent stories and
Poems.
cautionary tales.
Yeah.
Because also this was post the original Stonewall riots, and it was post the idea that we already had a major influence of homosexuality in the country.
Yes.
In most of our more populated and more well-developed places, it's a completely acceptable lifestyle, and it should be an acceptable lifestyle fucking anywhere. But unfortunately, the tragedy of his murder and also so many other, we saw just, 2 weeks ago, the hate crime that was committed against the voice actor of John Redcorn from King of the Hill being murdered with his partner.
I would like to throw my hat in here if you guys don't mind.
Not at all.
And
I don't know. You're not part of the podcast at all.
No, I get a lot of people that are upset about Pride Month, period. That it shouldn't be a thing and whatnot. But I like to remind that it's not just about the LGBTQ community. It's about everybody celebrating who they are and being that, not the assholes, of course, because fuck them.
Right.
But it's about everybody.
To me, if you
It
get
really
rid of
is.
Pride Month, you should get rid of Black History Month and all those other months that are dedicated
Where
to
people are
everybody
allowed
else.
to take pride in who they are.
Cinco de
Yes.
Mayo,
Yes.
Independence Day. You might as well take the 4th.
Right?
I mean, let's
If
be
you're
real.
proud to be an
Let's be real
American.
here. People moved here from oppression to only be the only
Oppressed.
deal with oppression. It's a fucked up concept. Land of the free, home of the brave.
This is
But-
the land of the free, home of the Whopper.
With or without cheese. Anyway, we're not going to get any further into this. In memory of Matthew Shepard, happy Pride Month. to
Hashtag
those.
no kings.
Hashtag no kings.
Hashtag no kings.
Hit us with the next one, please. Now, speaking of life, let's talk about something a little more colorful. We got a baby Van Dam coming.
Rob Van Dam announced on his Instagram that was this his Twitter or his Instagram
Twitter.
first?
Twitter.
Twitter first, that he's having his first child at the age of what,
55.
55?
Oh, it's his first.
His
Yes.
first child.
Oh,
With,
congratulations.
What is
Katie
her name?
Forbes.
Katie Forbes.
Now, Katie Forbes is the twerk queen.
Yes.
She got that big old
Just a
donk and
just
talk.
a dump.
Now, here's the deal. Will the baby come out with too big of an ass to fly? Because I think Rob Van Dam, high flying off the top rope. I think
Right.
Katie Forbes, I think that big old
That-
supple just...
supple neck.
Well, she did the whole twerk thing. That was
Yeah,
her
she
whole
was
gimmick.
the queen of twerking, yeah.
So, and this is just one woman.
Yeah.
Don't he have, like, this is his main, for lack of a better term, this is his main bitch.
This is his
He got
wife,
like
right?
3 other women, don't he?
He has girlfriends.
Yeah.
But I believe this is
They're
his
all
wife.
they're all porn stars. They all like Rob Van Dam because no one gets higher
Then Rob Van
than
Dam.
RVD. That's
Well,
right.
Happy Father's Day, RVD. Welcome to the club, buddy.
Yep. Hit us
Uh,
with the next one.
Congratulations.
We have the Powerpuff Girls of WWE.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Stephanie DeVakir,
Tiffany
Tiffany
Stratton.
Stratton, and Rhea Ripley.
Pretty cool, right?
That is really cool.
Johnny saw that.
I found that on a Facebook post. That's
Blossom,
really cool.
Bubbles, and Buttercup. Do you know that the Powerpuff Girls did not premiere as its own TV show?
Weren't they a spinoff?
No.
They
it
were
was,
at Dexter's Laboratory.
No. There used to be a show called Cartoon 5
Ah, yes.
on the Cartoon Network that would air on Friday nights with the Cartoon. And it was like a collection of 5 short 2 or 3 minute cartoons in a 20-minute episode. And that's how the Powerpuff Girls made their debut, and then they got their own series.
Because they became so popular.
Yeah.
Then they got a spinoff.
No, it's not considered a spin-off because because the artists all created the show independently. A spin-off is if they were already featured on a show full time and then created their own thing.
Kind of like Ren and
Come
Stimpy.
on, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
though.
It's just not a spin-off.
It is the next one, Big Bad
You know
John.
what I'm talking
I
about.
know. Hey, man. So that was made not just for our dads, but all the dads out there. It says, Dad, you're a champion like Hulk Hogan, ultimate like the Warrior, and macho like Randy Savage. Thanks for tag teaming life with me, Dad. Happy Father's Day with the #1 dad belt. That was made here by the team. And for those of you that don't know, my dad has cancer, and he's still doing great. He's still kicking ass, man. But it's just real hard on the family. And so the team brought this together to send out a cool message. And Dad, if you're watching, happy Father's Day. Thank you for being the superhero that you are, and I love you very, very much.
Happy Father's Day, Mr. T. Love
Happy
you.
Father's Day, Mr. T.
And yeah, so happy Father's Day.
I'm just seeing this in
Woof.
the group chat.
Yo, what do we got?
Wolfie says Mr. Feeney and Boy Meets World. Did Mr. Feeney die?
Yeah.
Did it just happen?
No way.
Not. It's been a little bit.
No, he was alive
He
yesterday.
was alive the last time I saw. You mean he died, Wolfie?
No, William Daniels is still alive.
He just had his 98th birthday.
Yeah,
in
he's
March.
still. Maybe he was thinking about that judge for that
Ah,
clip, and
got
was
you.
thinking he played Mr.
Yeah,
Feeney.
not the same guy.
Yeah, no,
man.
William
I'm
Daniels
sorry.
is still very much
Yeah,
I
alive.
caught that and it freaked me out.
You know, his wife is the dean of the college when they all go to Pembroke. The one that he ends up
Yes.
dating on the show.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah.
wife. They've been
Yeah.
married for like 60
100
years, and they
At least 1,000 years.
they fucking did an interview one time, and they admitted to the world they stay married because they're swingers. So I want you to keep that in mind.
Feeney
Next time
been
you
dropping
watch
the
Boy
Feeney?
Meets
That's
World,
nice.
that Feeney's out there just laying pipe.
He's just... speaking of laying pipe,
Uh,
hit us with the next one, John.
Woo!
I bet you're just swimming in pussy, aren't you?
Well, that's
these
not
are
really
all
a swim.
Father's Day.
Very accurate.
That's more like a light bass.
Speaking of Father's Day, in the late 80s, early 90s, there was something I did with my dad. And that was called, we would get all together on Saturday nights and we would watch American Gladiators. You
Yeah,
guys
buddy.
remember American Gladiators?
Loved American
Oh, yeah.
Gladiators.
Well, apparently, we reported it a couple weeks ago that The Miz was going to host the new version of American Gladiators being filmed in the UK. Don't ask me why. I guess it's just cheaper there. We got some cast members
Oh,
announced,
shit.
so let's go ahead and do that. Johnny, hit us with the first one. This is J-Rod, a professional wrestler on the Canadian and USA indie field, looking like a gladiator, if you ask me. Hit me with the next one. We have Camille, former NWA World Heavyweight Women's Champion, announced also for American Gladiators. Go ahead, John. We have Wardlow announced for the cast of American Gladiators, as well as Rick Boogs.
Boobs!
Hell yeah.
That's who I'm excited to
Me
see.
too. And Jesse Goddard
That's right.
from
Wow.
OVW
Oh, okay.
was also in TNA for a little while. These are the only cast members that I knew offhand. There was a lot that are legitimate athletes or that, but these are the major name standouts, as well as The Miz is the host. He will also have
Were these the only wrestlers?
the only wrestlers, yes.
Okay.
The Miz will host. There'll be two side hosts,
Do we
a
have a
female
premiere
and
date
a
on
man.
Do we have a premiere?
Not a date yet, but it will be on Amazon Prime. So
Sweet.
it will be coming within the next however long it takes, I guess, for them to get the
Super cool.
pilot filmed.
Do they tape it or do they do it live?
No, they will tape. It will
Okay.
be just like the old days. It will be shot live, but it'll
Right,
be
of
yeah.
course.
Okay.
And I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be dropped weekly
Of course.
instead of the whole season. Like you'll have to come back every day, kind of like what
really
Paramount
hope
does.
that they keep some of the classic.
I fucking love American Gladiators.
Oh, me too.
That guts.
American Gladiators, roller derby, and wrestling.
Yes.
That was like the
I was just
trifecta.
talking about roller derby
It was
this
the
morning.
it was
I
the
love
trifecta,
it.
baby.
Hit us with the next
They
one, Big
have
Bad
roller
Joe.
derby around here.
You know what? I know that
Alright.
because Amanda was part of it.
So it's time to have some fun.
Yeah.
That's
She
my
loved it.
friend.
I had a friend that used to take photos.
Big
for
Bad
the
John.
photos.
All right.
Max was having macaroni and cheese before he decided to drink. It looks like on his lips.
All right. So if you tuned in a little while ago, you can go bring us back, Big Bad Joe. We did a taste test of the WWE or the Hulk Hogan Real American Beer. Not a sponsor, and neither are these guys. But since it's out there, we're going to try it. This is the WWE Rumble Punch Spiked Seagram's Escape.
Oh, that'd be a bit higher. There we go.
There
Right
be.
here. Not a sponsor.
Not
We
a
don't own the
sponsor.
rights to this. We're just doing a taste test. Don't
No, don't drink, don't
But you
smoke.
could.
But if you're gonna drink,
Do
maybe
it,
this is gonna be
Step
something you'll
into
like.
Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
do it responsibly.
Or don't. That's your own right.
Oh yeah. All right. Pass me your glasses.
Get
Segue.
it up. Tell them where they can find us while we fill this up a little bit here.
Why don't somebody else do that so I can focus on us filming something?
You can find us, Pro Wrestling Throwdown, at gmail.com for email, facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. You can find us on Twitter at Pro Wrestling TD. You can also find us, there you go,
Do you want to just drink yours out of the
at
can?
TikTok, Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. And join the merch store. Buy some fucking merch.
Buy some of it.
Buy some shirts and shit. Christmas is coming up.
All right, this
We got
is
swimsuits,
All
we
right.
got shorts, we got,
Rumble
you
Punch.
name it, drive for 5, buy all the merch you can.
This is Seagram's Rumble Punch. I'd like to also point out,
Spiked.
Spiked, that it is 10% alcohol per volume.
Ooh, and it's strong.
So it's
Has
got
a-
some
has a decent
potency.
smell.
Alright, y'all.
All right, let's
Smells good.
Yeah, it has a
It's Mr.
decent
T.
smell.
to Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Alright.
And this is supposed to be natural lemon, strawberry, watermelon, and guava flavors.
Okay, can I say something
That's
that'll
a
be
taste
difficult
test,
to
so
explain?
It's a taste test. You're supposed
I
to.
expected the chemical,
Taste.
like the chemical fizziness of a like an energy drink, like most of those have. And because I didn't get that, my taste buds are a little confused. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It tastes good.
I like it. I wish it just had a little bit.
It
more
actually
of the
kind of tastes
flavor.
like champagne in a can.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just wish it had more of a bite, like a.
Well, now there's several
I was
different
expecting
flavors.
yeah,
This isn't
and
the only
now that you
flavor.
don't get it, like it's kind of lacking,
Yeah,
right?
we'll have 2 other taste tests.
I'll find them.
Get the other ones.
Yeah, this was Rumble Punch.
Rumble Punch. I'll give it.
I didn't mind it.
Give it a 7 out of 10.
Good ice
It's
cold,
6.
and you want to have a nice drink
Yeah.
on the porch or
Yeah,
something.
6.5.
If
6.5 out of
If
10.
you keep them in the fridge and have a koozie form to where they stay cold, I
Maybe
think they'd be
freeze
good.
them where they're
I don't know,
sloshy.
I think
Yeah.
it kind of tastes
Yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
sweet to me.
Yeah.
It's a little
Honestly,
sweet.
I wish it had a little bit more of.
But
the-
that's the
Like a wine
secret
cooler.
that you're tasting.
To me, I give
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
five
A
and
lot
half.
like a wine
Maybe
cooler.
if
It's
you
like a wine
like
cooler.
Well,
had
it does,
ice
but it has an
or
alcohol
something
back
more
that wine
elite.
coolers don't.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can definitely
Like,
taste the
I
secret.
just know.
Yeah.
I expected that like
Wine
Mountain Dew
slushy.
kick in my
If you
throat.
get it as a
You know what I
wine
mean?
So-
Or if you
Yeah.
get one of these.
But
Everybody?
it's got that-
What do we think? There's one, two,
I'm
there's six, there's
neutral.
what, 6 of us?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
How many thumbs up?
Eh,
I'm gonna go in.
We're all neutral.
I'm more up than down.
I'll tell you what.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
I
I'll tell you
drink
what.
it again.
I'm neither overwhelmed nor am I underwhelmed. I am simply whelmed.
Okay, now, we have done 2 taste tests. Put them against each other.
This one.
Is
Oh.
it Hogan's beer? Or is it the
I don't
Spite?
know, man.
I'm not a beer
If
drinker.
I had to pick between these two, even I would say Hogan's beer.
I'm going Hogan's beer as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hogan's beer. And I
I'm
don't
not
like
a beer drinker, but if I
I'm
had
not
to-
either.
I didn't. I wasn't here for Hogan's beer, so I can't say.
I think I honestly, I like sweeter drink, and it's got the Seagram's burn.
if you had something
So-
to mix it with, I think it would be better.
I think it'd be
I
better
know-
on crushed ice.
Personally,
Yeah.
I
But
know
I didn't
that,
mind it.
if
But I didn't mind
drank
it.
a whole one
I
of
think it'd
those,
be
it would
Yeah.
fuck with my stomach.
Oh yeah, it's also 10% alcohol, so if you drink a whole one, it's gonna fuck with your period.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can feel the alcohol that was in it.
Yeah.
Somebody who don't drink.
Well, I'll drink it. Fuck.
Huh?
Give me his cup.
There you go.
After
all right.
Work.
So,
So do I. I
Yeah,
work in
at
a bar. I know.
all right. So
completely
to
different.
end the show today,
Point of any of you even having fun.
we have the return of one of the favorite segments been asked for.
Let's do it.
Let's do a little reacting. Max, hold on. Max, come up here
Get your ass in here, brother.
so everybody can see the screen well.
You want to
Sit on Poppy's lap.
There you go.
Happy Father's
There you
Day
go.
to me.
All right. Let's do it.
I love that.
Alright, so the professional has gone through and found us a bunch of videos to watch.
Some of them aren't fails. Some of them are just cool videos.
Sweet.
And then one of them is people
Someone is
you will
stroking my
definitely
hair.
recognize.
It's not me.
You promise?
It's not me either.
It's definitely not Max.
These are my 2 hands.
And I request
Hands above camera, fuckers. No,
All right, now who's grabbing my ass?
it was me.
That was me.
Hit us with the first one, Big
I
Bad John.
thought, wait, I was about to say it's Hulk Hogan, but you know.
All
it's
right.
Oh!
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, you bouncy mother!
Oh,
Oh,
shit just started too. He's entering the ring.
Oh my God! Just, oh.
That look he gives too, right?
Wow.
Oh shit, you can just
Wow.
you can't see his face, but you can just tell he's like, oh shit.
Kevin
Right
Nash.
there.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash pulling a hamstring on the way to the ring. Really, isn't that unimpressive all of a sudden?
Why did he sit on the top rope?
Right? What are you doing? Why is not one of your feet planted? Also, you didn't tuck your chin.
Here's the thing. If that would have happened to me, I'd have just laid there. There'd have been no time.
Yeah, I'd have got up and left. I'd have quit wrestling.
I'm fucking out of
Yeah.
here, y'all.
Fuck this! I'm a certified welder. I'm done.
I wanted to wrestle, but gravity said no.
Yeah.
The look on everyone else's face is like,
Yeah,
What?
that-
Like, what
that-
in the fuck?
And clearly he's not making a ton of money, so his
Well,
job's going
here's
to be
the
pissed
thing.
up when he calls it on Monday.
This is what I think's happening. All 3 of these guys are going to get in the ring to beat up the guy in the jeans.
right.
But look.
How do you
Beat
How do
him
you-
up after that?
how do you intimidate somebody when your dude's weakness is gravity? Ask Bret Hart. You know that.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Tough titty.
Owen had a nicer fall.
Oh! What is wrong with you?
Hit us with the next one.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
You gave me shit for my joke.
Oh! Is that Sabu?
Yes, that table said not today.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Well, rest in peace, Sabu. But fuck!
Oh.
Well, it's not going to be pieces. It's according to
Oh
that
my
table.
goodness gracious!
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Oh no!
Oh, I've seen this one.
Oh no!
That's Shotzi.
Oh!
Yeah.
Dead. She's dead, Jim.
I'm sorry, no, that's Abaddon taking that power bomb.
I
Boom!
guess some faces you'll know.
Damn.
You know what?
She just took it.
I
too.
don't feel badly for her. She agreed to let that idiot do it to her.
Not to mention, I mean, he didn't even hit
exactly
the
like
X.
It was supposed to. You know
I
what
mean, yeah,
like, but like, damn.
Fuck that. You don't pay me enough.
Right.
Yeah, how much
That's
is it worth?
clearly
Is it
an
worth the
issue.
hot dog in the
Yeah,
hand?
so I say, hope
clearly
hope the $30 in trans was worth the fucking lifetime of concussions.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But she's thinking, you got trans?
Well, I did, but it was only once. I thought it was a chick.
She is very lucky because that board only broke one of those boards and it wasn't even in the center.
Well, and she could have broken both of her arms by doing that, technically.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, she was trying to be safe, but at the same time, she could have fucked herself.
All right, we got a body slam. Is that Jordan Grace?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, she took a kid.
She body slammed a kid on top of a guy.
It's Nick Cage.
Nick
That is
Gage?
Or Nick
fantastic.
Cage. Wow.
Huh.
Okay, here we go. A fan body
Nice!
slam.
I've seen that done a
That
handful
is-
of times.
That's cool.
That kid will remember that forever.
Well, I mean, his hand was in her private parts. He just became a man.
He goes,
His voice went from "Thank you, Miss Jordan" to "Thank you, Miss
"Thank you,
Jordan."
Miss Jordan."
Oh, so. Grayson.
Hit us with the next one. Yeah. Anybody heard Bull's son lately? He talks like a full-grown man. It's
I
weird.
know.
Oh!
That actually went great.
Vikingo.
Yeah, it's not. I don't see anything wrong with
It
that.
wasn't.
There's
like,
not.
Like
She said
I
it
is
some
impressive.
of them were just,
Boom.
holy
Very
shit.
fucking cool. Well,
That
he kind
was-
of hit that other table.
I'll tell you what, though, the precision to just go through the one
Yeah.
and knock the other one over, that's pretty good.
Not only that, but
That's,
his head barely misses
right.
the fucking
Is that
apron.
Lance Archer he's doing it to? That's who it looks like. I can't-
Yes, that is
okay,
the Murder Hawk.
That's what I thought. Well, there's your AAA Mega Champion and a member of the AEW roster working
Yeah.
together at a GCW event.
Never know who you'll see.
That's right.
It's true.
What do we got next, Big Bad John? All right, we got this guy
Out to the outside.
falling out the ring. This little
Oh,
fella.
no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, my
Ow.
He's dead!
Oh, no! Missed him by a fucking mile.
I love that the other guys are like, kick the shit out of this. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Is that
All right.
Javon Evans?
Fuck.
That actually might be Javon
Oh,
Evans,
yeah.
It looks so much like Javon Evans.
We got this guy just. Oh, fuck you!
Oh,
Right
my
off the
God.
top of his
I'm
head.
coming for you. No, I'm not.
I got you, you son of
Son of a-
shit.
Ah, Fuck.
Right into the table.
That dude wanted to be front row and in the match at the same time.
I
You
really
can't have
feel-
both.
And this is why when I see pro wrestlers do shit like this, I'm like, you work at a liquor store throughout the week. What do
Yeah.
you do? Like, you got to call in on Monday now.
Don't you work at FedEx?
Yeah, right? Sorry,
Yeah,
Tom. Love you, buddy.
Well, I was just fucking nuts. Here we go.
All right, here we go. We got these two guys. Blocks the kick.
Oh no.
Oh, no, he's hung up.
He looks like that one.
Oh,
kid from
no.
Oh, this is
Inside.
going to end
Uh-oh.
badly for everybody. Don't do it. Oh!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh!
I don't know. That was a lot of movement. I don't know really
That
what.
pile driver was vicious.
Yeah, he got the kick. Guy got his hand up a little too early. He's hung up.
I think he was. What's sad is I think he was supposed to let go, and he didn't. That
Yeah.
might have pulled his knee out.
Supposed to go for a stomp here, looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yes.
held onto the rope like a bitch.
Okay, so he goes for the stomp, then he hooks him. No, it's another guy that he
It's
hooks
a
for the
girl he
driver.
pile drove.
Oh, wow. Okay, then. Well, neat, I guess. You're into that sort of thing. For the
Yeah.
kind of people that like that kind of thing, that's the kind of thing those people like.
It is. He also has 5 stars up his spine. I don't know if
Jim
anybody knows.
Cornette. You're welcome.
Oh shit. This never ends well.
Is that Sly?
I sure hope not.
No, it's not.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh! That's
shit.
a great bump.
Oh!
Fucking brutal.
Why?
Right?
Wow.
My back
Watch.
hurt.
Watch his legs. I mean, they execute this fucking perfect. Are
Yeah.
you sure that's not Sly?
I don't think it is.
No, it's not. He's too tall to be Sly. All right. Watch. He lands perfectly. It just looks fucking devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wow.
landed the right way.
Yeah.
It just looked vicious.
Golly, that's fucking. You
Fuck
have to
yeah.
be good to land like that and do it that way.
Yeah.
Well done.
I think you give most of the kudos
To the big
dude
guy.
doing the move. Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy landed him perfectly. Beautiful.
Gave him enough space.
Brutal spot. Cleared the chair. The other stuff.
Let go of his leg at the right
10
time.
out of 10.
Yep.
Yep, 10
That's
out
a
of 10.
brutal, badass suplex. Good job, guys.
Oh no.
This guy. No!
Oh my God, he killed himself.
Fuck that. Oh,
Fuck.
sorry, Bubba.
Oh, he's out, dude. He's out.
Yeah.
Just one more time here. He almost hit it perfectly.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
God damn.
Fuck.
No, sir. At my age, my feet don't leave the ground, and that's why.
What I love is you see the guy on bottom roll
Uh-huh.
over like, oh my
Yeah.
God, are you okay?
I took a back body drop off the porch here 2 years ago when I was still hurt. Fuck all that.
Remember that.
Over rotated just a
Yeah.
little bit and almost killed
And
himself.
yet he won't let me do it
Well,
again.
and luckily he cleared the other guy, because if not, he'd have fucking cracked his chest or something with the rest of his body.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Don't do shit you don't know how to do. What are you doing?
Oh my God, he's dead.
Oh, fuck, you killed him.
She.
Is that? Nah, she's dead.
Oh, fuck.
She is dead.
That is just
Fuck
fucking
you. You
Jesus
do that to
Christ.
me, I'm going to slash your tires.
How many
This
we
is
got
not-
left, Johnny?
Ow.
Jesus.
Fuck.
Neck
Two
hurts
more.
now. Stop
Two
it.
more after I want to see this one. Oh, God.
That's someone's
Ew.
grandmother.
That's just fucked up.
That's someone's nana. you
She
did
got
that
an
to.
RC and a fucking hot dog. That's fucked up.
Hey,
I like her
bring mercy
hot
into
dog.
this.
I'm not saying that it's a bad drink. I'm
All
just
right,
saying
good.
she deserved a little more of a pay than
Oh, I
a
don't.
fucking
Yeah,
35-cent soda
Give,
can.
what a Coke and a bratwurst?
It's $1.10.
So, and some
Only
places
because of
RC
inflation.
is a
I know,
delicacy.
but I should know. I buy them all the time. It's $1.10.
Well, she's gonna need it to cool down the back of her fucking neck because it's broken now.
Damn.
Some places in the world, RC is a delicacy.
Hit us with the next.
That's somebody's nana. All right, we got this guy.
How did that happen? All right.
Fuck?
Leg broke.
The leg broken, not the table. He hits the elbow drop perfectly. But they didn't gimmick the
That's a
table.
strong-ass
They didn't gimmick the table.
Yeah,
the leg,
that's
the
Still got
leg
its
cracked
supports
first.
on it. Yeah.
That's too thick of a table.
That's awesome, though. Look, it's just sliding down.
That's
But
one
he
of them
slides.
cafeteria
if you-
laundry room
If you
tables.
look at the way they slide off the table, they'll watch. Hold on. Perfect pinning position.
Yeah,
Both of his
yeah.
shoulders are on the mat. Grab that leg, get your pay, and go home, son. You did good.
Damn.
Fuck.
Is this our last one here?
Kevin Nash dropping
Oh!
the giant.
Oh, it's a bunch of them.
That
Oh,
was
Jeff.
Hardy.
Oh,
That's Batista. Yep.
Oh, what happened?
That cut it off.
No.
What happened?
Oh, what happened?
Multiple Dragon and Dean Malenko. Kevin Nash the Giant. Jeff
Jeff
Hardy.
and somebody.
Shit. Batista feeding into that Mark Henry spot. Yep, that's the end of it.
All right,
Oh, I
y'all.
guess that's it.
Well, hell yeah, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you for tuning in on this special Father's Day Pro Wrestling Throwdown from us to you. Keep it in the ring.
Keep it in the ring and
Keep
stay
it
nasty.
green.
Stay nasty.